Why do you keep creating feast and famine cycles in your business? This is today's topic, but first things first. My name is Lydia. I'm a life and mindset coach for successful entrepreneurs and C-suite leaders. And here on the channel, I talk about all things mindset, manifestation, conscious creation, business growth, business strategies. And thank you so much for subscribing, for all your likes, your comments. I highly appreciate all of it. Okay, and also, if you're interested in working with me, go to the description. You'll find everything there. At the moment, my mindset tribe for starting entrepreneurs and my expansion mastermind for successful entrepreneurs who really want to start mastering every area of their lives. Those both are at pre-sale at the moment for this month. So reach out to me, check them out, sign up, and we shall get going. Okay, so today's topic, feast and famine in business. It's quite a common cycle that so many people out there know, probably every business owner. And the thing is, I want to talk about why do we create that? And of course, how do we overcome it? How do we change it? First thing, we create it because of the following. And there are different reasons, but it's always the main topic behind it, so to say. You are having a certain income with your business, and then you start working on, wow, I want to grow my business. I want to make more money. The thing is, you do the strategies, you basically feel into that new version of you who's making more money, but then you fall back into your old version. So you start making more money, it's showing up in your life. So that's the feast part of the cycle. And then you go into doubt, you go into oh my God, can I keep it up? All your limiting beliefs are being heightened and show up in a heightened way. And then you give in to them, you succumb to them, and then you basically bring your business back down. So it really comes from your mindset. People think it's the strategy, it's not working, but it's you that's not working. And actually you are working, but you're going back to your old programming. You're going back to your old way of being because that is safety, that is the known, this is where you come from. You bring it all back down, then you can complain again I want to grow my business, I want to make more, but you're in the safe space. And then you keep going again, let's do it, let's try it out, let's go for it. Now it's really the time. Then you have expansion again, but then all the fears kick back in and it's all unconscious, it's not necessarily happening on a conscious level. And everything is collapsing again and everything is breaking down again. So when you check in with yourself, you can do a little bit of reverse engineering. You can look at yourself and you can look at your business growth. You can see the cycle where it's all starting to go really well. And then you can check in with yourself. What was I thinking? What was happening then? Did I have thoughts oh my God, it's all going to crumble. Oh my God, I cannot keep this up. Oh my God, if the growth keeps up like that, I'll be burnt out. I don't know how to handle that. I have so many clients who really have these issues. For example, I cannot cope with all these clients. I don't have time to take care of them. But it doesn't happen in a conscious way. It's more like fears. It's all subconscious, too many people. Or other clients, they don't even manage to get really a good rooster of clients because they have limiting beliefs of, I'm not good enough. I cannot help my clients to achieve whatever they want. So, my God, I better don't have clients is basically the result of that. So they might bring in clients and then they see ooh, it's struggling, it's difficult or whatever. And then they just bring it down again and no clients because it's safer. They don't have to tackle their limiting beliefs. And what do you do to get out of that pattern? You first of all become aware of it, so you can check in with yourself what your beliefs are, what has happened, what is the hot-cold behavior in your mind. So the hot-cold behavior, the feast-famine experience outside in your external reality, in your business growth, is a mirror to hot-cold, to feast-famine inside, to oh wow, new identity, I can go for it, my business is successful, I'm going to the next level, and then going back down to oh, what if it doesn't work? What if I'm not good enough? I cannot do this, it's too much work, too many people. What if my clients don't get results? All these feelings, and then comes the the famine cycle or the famine part of the cycle again. So you can, first of all, watch yourself and create awareness around that pattern. And then I want you to keep persisting and staying in the new identity of having success, no matter what shows up in your reality. There might be something, you know, like a little slump or some, like nothing is working or nothing is happening. So you had the growth and then seemingly nothing is working and there's almost like a stop. And instead of going into a pattern of like something is wrong with me, the strategy is wrong, I have to try something else, nothing is working. Instead of going into these patterns, these old patterns, you stay with a new story. You stay with the story, everything is working. Everything is working perfectly. Everything is unfolding perfectly. My reality, my life is perfect. Everything is perfect. The more you go into a state of everything is perfect as it is, while projecting more and more of the new beliefs out there of I am successful, my business is growing every day, my wealth increases every day, I am so stable, safe and secure with my income keeps growing every day. The more you project these thoughts, these assumptions, this identity almost out there, and almost like mirroring or seeing your circumstances, in a way of like, hey, everything is perfect, everything is unfolding, and not give it a bad meaning, the quicker you will navigate through that, the less you will go into the famine cycle, the more you will be able to hold your current circumstances, so to say, and then break through and go into the next even exponential curve growth. Well, exponential growth. So it really is about stabilizing your mind. So feast and famine in business means there is destabilizing moments in your mind. Feast and famine means destabilized mind. That is the key for you. If you experience a lot of feast and famine cycles in your business, it means your mind is destabilized and you have to work on stabilizing it in the direction, of course, that you want. Not in the direction downward, like, oh my God, nothing is working, I don't have enough, everything's horrible. No, going upwards on an upward trajectory of everything is working, everything is perfect. My business is growing, my wealth increases every day. I am that successful entrepreneur. I am the only one everyone wants to work with, doesn't matter what you offer. If you keep stable in your assumptions, in your mind, in your visualization, in how you see yourself, in your identity, these circumstances have to collapse and the new circumstances have to keep showing up more and more. So remember that. Feast and famine, destabilization in your outward reality is a mirror to what is going on inside. If you change inside, if you shift into even more like beliefs of money is safe, it is safe to have money. Because of my client, like lots of my clients who have a lot of negative things going on and lots of like ups and downs in their business, they usually also have a money story that wasn't stable. They don't have a money story of coming from riches. They don't have a money story from, hey, we always had more than enough and we talked about money and money was beautiful and we loved money and so on. It was feast and famine at home as well. Perhaps someone took the money, rich people were evil. Like there is usually a story around money that is not benefiting you. So you will have to shift that. You will have to go into like, no, I am not going to recreate the patterns of the past, the patterns of my parents, the patterns of my childhood. And the more you do that, and the more you keep viewing everything that happens from a lens of the new story and really not going back into your old programming and back into it's not working, the quicker you will get out of the downward spiral. This is all that you have to do. Really, when you experience this in business, when you experience a lot of feast and famine, don't go into fixing strategy. Don't go into fixing the outside reality. Don't hire new people and fire and whatever. Work on here. Work on the internal reality. Stabilize yourself. Build a strong foundation of belief in yourself, in money, in business, in that everything is perfect, everything is working. get to a place where you feel very calm and grounded, really like calm your nervous system into money is safe, growth is safe, massive business growth is safe. I am loyal to my family, even though I will make 10 times, 100 times more as them, and so on, because all these things can be running around in the background. Stabilize yourself in there, and you will start seeing a stabilization outside as well. So, how do you break feast and famine? First of all, become aware of when you shift your stories, when things are going well, and then you have like, oh my God, what if it slows down? What if it doesn't work anymore? What if all these people find out that I'm actually a scam, or whatever might be going on in your mind, you know? Become aware of that, stop these thoughts, and understand that you will have to persist in the new story, in the new identity of success, ongoing growth. No matter what you see in your outside reality. All the circumstances that are being shown to you come from the old identity fighting for its life. So you didn't have a lot of business growth before, for example, or like up and down all the time. Now you're putting out there stable business growth, always up there, super successful, new identity. The old identity doesn't want to die. It's going to fight for its life. It's going to want to bring you down again with all these circumstances. Everything like, look, this is happening. Look, this is happening. Someone wants the money. Someone took it from you. Client went away, whatever. And if you stay firmly rooted in your new identity in these moments, you will just swim swiftly through the waters and get to the circumstances of the new identity the quickest possible. So it's really about doing the inner work in these moments. If you want more support with that, obviously it's really powerful. This is my experience and my own opinion. If you're surrounded by other people who are working on the very same, with this very same mindset, who understand what's going on. So if you want support with that, join some of my group programs where we support each other and really work on staying in the new identity instead of falling back into the old again and again. And actually what I told you here, you can project that into every other area of your life. If you have these experiences in relationships, like relationship going well, going bad again, like up and down. It's the same principle. If you think about your own health issues or body weight, up, down, yo-yo, I don't know how to say it in English, like in German, it's yo-yo effect, Jojo effect perhaps, I don't know. This effect of going up and down. It's a mental game. It's a mental battle. It's nothing physical. You can change, and I will do that. I will at some point speak about weight, how to stay in your perfect health, in your perfect weight. Via the power of your mind. You will even not have to work out if you don't want to. I love working out, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. You can change anything and everything out there through the power of your mind. So if you see a lot of feast and famine in your outside reality, in your business growth, go inside, go internal, balance yourself, get yourself rooted further and further in the new identity of having constant business growth, of feeling safe and stable there, and you will start seeing your business mirror that back to you. As I said, join some of my group programs if you want to be surrounded by people who are in that new energy, in these new assumptions and beliefs, and work with these teachings together. It's really, really powerful. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I might record a video just for you. And thank you for your likes and for subscribing to my channel. And until the next video. Bye-bye.